Hey everyone, welcome to Mango Bay. My name is Yogi Paliwal, the show with the juiciest mangoes. Today we talked about my life. We talked about some beautiful, beautiful people, Usama specifically, and just about being brown boys in America and what it means to be funny in this world that we call America.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay.
Mango Bay.
Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, Mango Bay, your Mango Bay.
For the exclusive content, don't forget to join our Patreon at patreon.com/MangoBay. Mango.
Bay.
Okay, what's up?
We in here.
Hello, Mango Bay, one-stop shop for South Asian recklessness.
What's going on?
We are two best boys. We're comics in the scene of New York, and we make the jokes happen. We make the stories happen. The tamasha is always flowing. Pranav with the gold cord.
We also sell crack. Just
We
letting
do.
You guys know.
Butt crack.
Putting that out there. Butt
crack. We're gay.
Butt crack.
What's up, dude? Today, you know what? I didn't realize how excited I was going to be for this guest until you told me, like, hey, we're getting this guy on. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. It's a no-brainer.
A no-brainer. A good friend of mine, good friend of ours. A guy that I've always thought was hilarious, super unique, always tickled my fancy, and I always wished we hung out more, to be honest. Then we got Yogi Paliwal.
That's
on the
me.
pod.
in the house.
Hey.
What's up,
Hilarious,
Yogi?
hilarious comic in New York.
Yeah.
How are you, man?
I'm doing good. I am here to promote my tour straight into the plugs.
Yeah, get into the plugs,
Okay, you
dude.
can
Great.
just say friendship
No.
first. And
Hey,
then,
no, I'll pretend to be friends. Pranav and I have had dinner once, and Usama and I, ships in the night. We see each
wow,
other.
I feel so amazing.
See, this is that
I-
kind of autistic brownness where it's like, let me be very forward with everything.
Well, look, I wanted to be on the show.
You're fat. You're skinny.
Get it twisted.
We don't know each other.
I don't like you.
Yeah.
Yogi bought a chappal to hit us with.
Oh yeah. They're Birkenstocks, so they're good. They're quality. They're
He's
quality.
from Seattle.
That's
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
So his chappals are Birkenstocks.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm a granola. I'll get in there. Yeah.
He's an REI chappals.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Oh
cool.
yeah. Pranav and I have had dinner. Usama ships in the night, and
Yeah.
mostly though, every time I see you, you're booked, and I'm in the audience. That's genuinely 90% of our hanging out. I'm like, dang, Usama got another spot on this one too, and I'm like,
And after I walk up, he's like, "Good set," and I'm like, "I don't feel the good set energy for some reason." Good set.
hey, good set.
You know, it's like the best man who fell in love with the actual bride. I'm really happy for you, dude. Love you two together. Yogi's the fucking man, the absolute fucking man. What do you got going on, man? What's the plugs?
I'm going on tour. I'm going to be in Pittsburgh, Chicago, Omaha, Salt Lake City, Portland, Seattle, and then down to SF and LA, and a few more later. All the dates are going to be on yogipaliwal.com.
Which means I'll be doing those dates. Come to see Yogi.
Oh,
Stay
man.
for actually my set.
I guarantee I show up and they're like, so look, Usama's going to do a tight 45. That's okay.
But you can do a comedy from the audience if you want to
you don't
like
mind.
yell out a little bit.
Every time Usama gets
And then the demand for Yogi Paliwal skyrockets.
yes, of course. Yeah,
Because
yeah.
of this
Yeah, yeah,
bizarre,
of course, yeah.
very truly Indian outsourcing
Oh yeah.
the comedy.
Oh yeah.
Okay, very, very Indian indeed. We're super happy to have Yogi. Very funny guy. Yogi, when I first met you, I was just starting out, and I felt like you were kind of a grizzled veteran of the New York scene in many ways.
I'm a ghost in that, like, I don't care for how anyone does anything. Very Indian of me to not give a fuck about anything. And so I'm not a vet of the New York scene as much as I've just done stand-up since I was 18. So I've been around.
Yeah.
When I moved to New York, I done it 6-8 years, and so like
Oh my god, I didn't know this.
yeah, so I've been doing it for a while. So then every spot Usama takes from me, I'm
Yeah.
just like, this dirty motherfucker. This
This is
fucking
going from
piece
joke
of shit.
territory to actual territory.
No, Usama's king of New York.
Yeah.
He genuinely
Dude,
hustles as
Usama
hard
is
as
king
he
of New
can.
York, and that's why I was so flattered when Usama wanted to be my friend.
That's right, of course.
And then you know what I started thinking about it? I was like, you know what? He needed to co-opt the threat. That's what it was. He was like, this guy's the real funny brown guy.
Well, what
huh?
happens is like I give him fake tags that suck, so he goes
sure.
a shittier route. Takes him longer to get better.
Actually, you know what? You know how I knew you were a real one,
What's
Usama?
up?
It's because very early on in our association, we weren't even fully friends yet.
Yeah.
You gave me a tag. We were like friendly,
Yeah.
and I could tell there was a good vibe with
Yeah.
us. You gave me a tag that was great.
Okay.
And I'm not dumb enough to take a
Yeah.
bad tag
Okay,
because I'm a good comic. So that's how I knew you were a real one.
Right. Oh yeah, dude, it was on site with P. It was on site with you too. I remember seeing you at
On site, meaning I saw you in the audience.
And I was like,
you wanted to
seething
fight
at me.
immediately. You're like, I gotta fucking get out of this spot real quick, or this guy's gonna beat the shit out of
and
me.
Yogi's not like a small guy. He is.
Here the
He's
thing,
a man.
Usama's tall, but he's lanky. He's
Oh, yeah.
traditional Indian, Mowgli
Yeah.
Indian.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm version 2.0. I got some fucking meat on my bones.
We are two different hyperboles of Indian.
That's
you know?
true.
You're
That's true.
grizzled. You're like
Yeah.
South Indian, like bearded. You know.
Why you call me South Indian? Fuck you for
No,
life,
no,
bro.
no.
Dude.
So
Fuck you for
Yogi's
life, bro.
North Indian. Yogi's the face of Indian corruption.
That's right.
And
Yes.
Usama's the face of Indian poverty.
That's
In a
right.
sense,
That's
they're
right.
both the face of
Yes.
Indian
Yes.
corruption, really.
Yes.
That was it. That was really
Yeah.
it.
That's right.
But
But Usama's not skinny anymore.
Yeah, I know.
People
I
need
know.
to. It's just a
He's
memory
bulking up.
thing.
Yeah, he's
I know.
fucking.
Usama's the fucking man now.
I know.
I only weigh a few pounds more than Usama now. Okay, we've already and now
Which is my
Usama's-
shame, not his win.
No,
to be
no,
honest.
that's both of our wins. It's both of our wins because we both did what we needed
Yes,
to do.
yes.
You're a formidable motherfucker now. Okay, you're in Muay Thai. You're throwing hard ass kicks, dude.
Dude.
I don't want to get too go into
No,
the Muay Thai
it's all
rabbit
great.
hole.
It's all
You think you
great.
beat me up now? You think you can fight?
I would end your life.
Really?
No, I would not. I think Yogi. I think mass wise, you're just.
Well, can you fight
destroyed
Yogi?
I got no skills, but I got all aggression.
No,
like
no.
if I need a fight, I've said
well-
this on stage before. I'm like, if I'm in a fight, I just every time yell, I've been waiting for this. Like just I'm ready to fucking go.
Well, also, like it would start fun with our fight, and then I'd realize that you're fighting for every spot you missed, and then I'd realize there's no way I could win because you're
way.
fighting for your people
Yes,
and yourself.
Yes.
It's the same reason why like Bangladesh went over Pakistan. It was like we're
Oh,
fighting
sure.
for something
Yeah.
far deeper.
You got something in the
No, it's
tank.
because
Yeah.
Indians came and
Yeah, thank you guys. Y'all love to talk about that part.
hey, we just it's good to remember.
Y'all love to take away all of our heart, all of our soul, and like we gave you guns.
Listen, we love you guys.
What? You
Guns,
like
we
those
give you air
guns, bitch?
coverage.
Y'all will crash the 21st of February like Shohit Minar.
Sure.
You know,
Yeah.
the anniversary of
Well,
the
it's really
massacre.
our party. It's
Well,
really
Indians come
Yeah.
here
Listen,
like,
in the picture of Pakistan, the guy just signing it, it's two Indian dudes surrounding him, and then there's a Bengali general in the back, like, hey, photo bombing, like, what up?
hey, we're here too.
What up, bitch? We up in here. Fuck Pakistan, we whipped their ass.
Yep.
right. Indians are like, the guerrilla warfare was cute. It was cute. They were in the bushes. Pew, pew from the bushes. Really cute stuff, guys. Really good stuff. So you came to New York. I remember when I saw you at the Creek, you were very polished, very funny guy.
I thought so.
You came from Seattle.
Yeah. I grew up
Okay.
in the Pacific Northwest. I grew up in the suburbs of Seattle, and I moved here 2014-ish.
Okay.
You came, what, 2012?
2012.
Yeah.
2024, 2013, 2012.
Sure.
Yeah, I've been here 8 years.
Because like, when I came, when I was first here, I think Suba had...
2014, actually.
Sure.
2015.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. 2016?
I don't even know.
2017?
8 years. I've been 8
Yeah.
years, eight and some changes.
When Trump got out of office, you came to New York,
yeah,
right?
yeah, I was excited.
When I first got here, Suba Agarwal had the, like...
Vice grip.
Yeah, she fucking ran the
Vice
town.
grip on
And,
New York City.
I mean, like, there's nothing against it, but it's like there's one brown, black, Asian, gay, Native
Yeah.
American comic that can hold a spot in a major scene.
Man, imagine if that was one dude that
Yeah,
you were
yeah,
just
yeah.
describing. I was like, that is the guy. That would solve so many. I mean, really, they
Sure.
would steal a lot of jobs.
His name's Arj Barker. I think. Have you seen it? That guy looks like he's every single one of the things you just mentioned.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And you had the same girlfriend when you came in?
We were together on and off for a little bit.
I've met this woman. She's awesome.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Have you met her?
Yeah, at a show. I think you brought her to a show. once.
Sure, I might have. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is the girl you're still with?
I'm still with her. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, we
Yogi just got a glint in his eye, like, what the fuck you know about my wife, motherfucker?
I really-
you fuck my
I
girl
really-
too? Taking my spots, fucking my girl.
Keep
like,
my wife's name
if I-
out your motherfucking mouth.
I like how
Keep my wife's pussy. Keep my wife's clit.
I like how in my mind I'm like, yeah, I've seen Usama maybe 10, 20 times. We've seen each other for a few minutes, and now he's like, yeah, I met your wife. I'm
Yeah,
like, what the
exactly.
fuck?
Hey, how's your mom
Yeah,
doing? How's her
fucking-
gout or whatever?
I've gotten lunch with your family a few times. They like me a lot more than
I'm
you.
his family's gynecologist.
They love
you know
my
what I
America's
mean?
Got Talent set. Yeah, so her and I met on Twitter 2012, and we were on and off long distance for 3-ish years. And then I moved to New York when she moved to Seattle, fluke thing. And then I got into some festivals and some bigger things. And so I was like, you know what? New York sucks. I'm depressed. My balls hurt from getting kicked every day. I love this woman. I tried making it work. Let me try one more time. And since 2015, we've been fucking rock.
Love it.
That is something I respect.
That's beautiful.
Deal, dude.
It's beautiful.
P is more of a rock. He can do it more than I can. I'm a little bit of a fucking Johnny Cash.
Well, you're king of New York. You can't be held
Dude,
down.
listen, like the acquisition, is it the acquisition of it that's making me unable to? Or is it some sort of deeper therapy?
Do you like the conquer? Do you like the win?
I'm a hunter. I would say that. I like having.
A lot of
being in the
people
streets.
think they need to go grocery shopping every day.
Yeah.
And the reality is, you got food at home, baby. You don't need to hunt every day.
Well,
We're
listen,
modern
here's
people.
the thing. I feel flattered that you think that I am. I am working on being the Rock right now.
Right.
Right.
You're not a rock, Pranav?
I'm like right now I'm
You
like
rock.
really, really working at being it. You know, and it's not like I need to fuck all the, but you know.
You know what Pranav is? Pranav is sandstone. Like it's
Yeah.
like it looks solid, but it's fucking brittle.
Exactly.
It's like a fucking-
Fucking amazing.
It's like, that's a good rock. You put anything on it.
No,
It's like,
no,
oh,
no.
it's
But
fucking
underneath
split in half,
that,
right?
listen. But underneath that, there's granite.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's solid, right?
That's rock. Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Sure. And then there's sediment underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yes.
Yeah. I'm just gravel.
Then you realize it's been air all along.
You know, Usama is gravel because unlike fucking sandstone and I call myself marble, gravel's everywhere, baby.
Yeah.
Can't stop
Everywhere.
it.
Ubiquitous.
You need
Grime.
gravel.
You're not gravel. You're grime.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm grits, baby.
You're grouty.
I'm the driveway.
grime.
That's a beautiful thing that you're with this girl. You have a married no marriage shit coming up. Like there's
They're
no
married.
Like you are married.
Yeah, I'm married.
Oh my god, I didn't realize. Oh shit. You went to India recently.
I went to India
your
with my
your
wife.
wife.
All right, so my girl and I met on New Year's 2012, and we decided to get married New Year's 2019.
Beautiful.
And then we got married in India February 2020.
Ooh.
That's gorgeous.
And
Pandemic.
so we
Wow.
got we
Oh, wait,
slipped
no,
in
right before pandemic.
right before shit fucking popped off. It was wild. So she hadn't been back to India since then. And a wedding's a roller coaster. It's not a real experience. It's
course,
good, but it's
yeah,
like you're fucking sit,
Right.
put on clothes that you don't know,
Right.
and on the first day they put makeup on me, and like they put so much makeup on me, I look like a ghost in the photos.
Yeah, dude.
They whitened the
racist.
shit out of
That
me.
is
It was
so-
like I looked at the photos and I'm like, I'm not fucking Daniel Radcliffe. This is fucking white.
Because you have like the back, it's like the brownness
Dude,
coming through the
and
eyes.
it's the haldi ceremony, so we got all turmeric everywhere, and I'm just fucking ghost white. Yeah, it's
Wow.
wild. Yeah.
Like, this ain't holy, motherfuckers. It's a wedding. You know?
The real racism comes out in the marriage. Because like the Gaya Holud is this tradition in Bengali weddings where they're literally putting like turmeric or yellow things on you,
Yeah.
and it's supposed to make you lighter.
Sure.
So it's starting off.
Yes.
Let's just get some light going,
Yes.
you know? So we
fucking
can
clean this up.
Get this party started
Yeah.
here, right? And that's, it's colorless as hell.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
did you guys watch Indian Matchmaker?
I didn't watch it.
Okay, season 2, you remember Usama? There was the guy from season 1 who's obviously gay. He's like the
Oh,
scion
yeah.
to like a diamond fortune.
Yeah, yeah.
And he loves making dolls and clothes for
Sure,
dolls.
sure.
That's like
Yes.
that's his passion. At
And-
his
and-
wedding,
and
this
it's
guy, they gave him so he looked like a fucking kabuki
Oh, really?
artist. He looked like a China doll, and that was like all self-directed
Sure,
too.
yeah.
They weren't doing it to him; he was directing his own
Right.
makeup. You know,
Dude, I saw
Wild.
that, and he
looked like a geisha.
He kept trying to seem like he was not gay. The whole episode, he'd be like, "My passions are dolls and pussy.
Yeah.
Love dolls and pussy a lot."
I love when Pranav said dolls. I was like, Chana, what are you? I totally thought he meant he was cooking.
He's a doll fortune.
Yeah, right.
China doll. That's what you heard. Thought
That's
I
right.
said.
I thought
The
you said
China doll.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the vibe there. They're wicked. You gotta fucking. I think
guys-
that's a more recent phenomenon of putting the makeup on the guy.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's like, every Indian wedding, if they've got some money, is trying to make it a Bollywood movie. Every single one of them. They're
Yeah,
trying to make it the most expansive Marvel universe bullshit. And
Marvel Universe wedding.
I mean, like that's what they want. They want like trilogies upon trilogies
they
out
do.
of this
They
event.
do.
And so, like, you kind of have to like the worst thing about it. Well, not the worst. One of the shitty things was like at the wedding, there's like fireworks going off above us, right? And the camera crew was like, look down. Like, look at us. And we're just like, there's fucking fireworks above us, man. It's like, no, it's good for the photos. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the photos. Can I look at the fucking explosions in the sky?
Just another day at the office
Right.
for Yogi with fireworks going on, but nah, my focus is down
Fucking
here.
my-
That guy, that photographer, was in ISIS. Because if he was not blown away by fireworks,
He's like, he's
then he's
used
in
to
ISIS.
it.
That's right. That's
You know?
right. Yes.
Why are you so used to this? That's incredible. So you went back.
All right, so we went back 2 months ago.
Okay.
And, this was a real trip. Now you're meeting family. We got to hang out, drink chai, talk, and she didn't speak Hindi. She white, and so like I kind of like.
I like every time that you talk about your wife being white. Otherwise, you have like a normal, if you don't mind me saying, just like white way of talking. Yeah. But then when you talk about your wife, you're like, yeah, she white.
She white.
She white.
Well, what am I supposed to be like? Well, my wife is Caucasian.
Yeah,
as we all
white.
know.
You go black.
She's white.
You go black to show the difference between you and your wife.
That's right.
You're like,
Exactly.
she a white motherfucker.
Yeah, she white.
Yeah.
She
Y'all
white.
know what I'm fucking talking about.
That she's white.
How white is she? Well, she's so white.
I realized because I was on stage, I used to say, "Oh, she's American," and the audience had no fucking idea what I was saying.
Right.
So I didn't want to be like, "Well, she is a white person,"
Right.
and so I had to just be like, "She white," because I'm just trying to get that out of the way. Like I don't care.
white.
It's not that serious to me. But so like I was really like.
You know what you should do? You should be like, my wife, white. and then
Very
continue
Borat.
the sentence.
My
Just go-
wife.
Just go, my white.
My white wife.
My white.
Just say my white wife.
My wife.
And you should introduce her to, even not on stage.
Just in
Like, hey,
general.
I'm Yogi. This is my white wife.
No name. No name.
No name.
No
My
name.
wife.
White wife.
So I had to like really like Vietnam Rick from Rick and Morty be like, all right, it's gonna be fucking crazy, okay?
Oh my God.
You're going to India, and this is not a fucking regular trip, baby.
Yeah.
You're gonna get sick.
Yeah,
You're gonna
definitely.
shit your ass, and it's gonna be terrible.
The Imodium tablets on deck.
You need not just one. You need a Costco amount of Imodium.
You need to have like a Rambo fucking
bandolier.
stash of Imodium. Bro, when last time I went to India to tour, this is like years ago when I was 27, I came with the Pepto. I came with every
Sure.
brand.
Came prepared.
I didn't drink any. I didn't have any street food. I was like, fuck that, all that bullshit. So you went, but you were equipped. Your white wife.
All right, so
boy.
but here's what's wild. So I 2 days before I was like, I'm gonna get a bagel. Why not? I'm gonna leave in 2 days, and I fucking get a stomach bug.
Well, you got a bagel in India.
No,
That's on you,
no.
homie.
Here,
Oh,
I got a
okay,
bagel
here.
in New
I was
York.
like-
No, not in India. That would be.
I was like, what?
Oh my goodness,
Cream
a
cheese
bagel. Oh my
in
goodness,
120 degrees.
Oh, that's
You got a
disgusting.
stomach bug in America.
Okay.
I got a stomach bug in America.
Really?
All 800 Hindu gods have a sense of humor, I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Because so I'm fucking shitting my pants, and not like a little bit. This stomach bug lasted 15 days.
Wow.
15-day stomach bug. All right, so if you guys have diarrhea, how much Imodium do you take?
I don't even take Imodium.
All
I
right,
just
but-
ride that out.
All right,
I
so-
just like
yes,
diarrhea. So I don't.
I enjoy having
yeah,
diarrhea.
I don't like.
You know?
I mean,
I'm very
vacation.
sex positive.
It's me time.
Yeah.
You know, Sunday afternoon, fucking autumn, Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
Don't have it. I have a little diarrhea, dude.
100%.
It's fun.
That's a new Frank Ocean lyric.
Yeah.
Diarrhea, that's a vacation.
And it's an ocean for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. So I had never done it correctly because apparently the instructions of Imodium say take 4 pills. Take 1 when you got it, and then 3 more every 4 hours, basically. But if I've ever taken, I've taken 1, if that. And so I took that at the airport, or I took it right before we went to the airport because my wife was worried about the fucking cab ride to JFK.
Okay, yeah.
And I had to, once again, like Roosevelt, be like, you don't fucking understand. I've been down this road several times. Came like Dr. Seuss with it. Like I've had diarrhea on a boat, I've had diarrhea in a car, on a camel, in a plane. This is in a blimp. I've lived with diarrhea my whole life. I'm very good at being sick.
Yeah.
And taking that much Imodium plugged me up, which was good. But then we fly from New York to London, and then London to Delhi, and then Delhi to Udaipur. And on the New York to London flight, I am farting, and it's the most rancid fucking rank farts.
So even the airplane can't hide what's going on.
I'm telling you, fucking British people were looking at me, and they were like, dude, the Queen died. Could you cool it? Could you not shit up this airplane right now? It was the most rank. And I like on flight 1, I was like, I'm just doing this. I don't give a fuck. Shits are flying.
Can you not shit your
Fucking
pants?
oh. And like, it's not a short flight. It's 6 hours,
6
right?
hours.
And so that's one thing. But then London to Delhi, I still had it.
love it.
And I'm still just going hard in the paint when it comes to shitting my pants on the airlines.
Going hard in the
Just
paint.
going hard in the paint, baby. Fucking knocking fucking.
Painting hard.
Working hard.
Oh. And they're silent but deadly. No one's hearing them, but they're fucking smelling them.
Yeah.
And I was like, I think I'm all right. And I stood up, and the guy behind me gave me the most, like, I come to your fucking country. This is how you fucking treat me. If he was Italian, he would just be like, this fucking motherfucker. His legs are broken today.
Well, you were giving him a little preview.
I was giving him a preview.
You know?
That's the
was.
British guys.
The journey has started, my friend.
So so we fly. Actually, we don't go to Udaipur. We go to Indore because that's where my mom's family's from. Yeah. And in Indore, I feel okay for a little bit. And then one of my cousins, shout out the Attain Shanae, what are you doing? He takes me to a bar, and he works there. He's talking. It's like the head of staff, and I love when friends are head of staffs at like restaurants because the staff has to treat you like your royalty now.
sure.
Oh, it's the best. One of the best times I've had at a restaurant was in San Francisco. A whole bunch of comics used to work at the Presidio Golf restaurant. And so you walk into like a golf club. So it's the richest white people in San Francisco.
Yeah.
And then the staff of the restaurant is all comedians. So they look at me like, oh, hey, come back here. Like, what do you want? Anything you want. Just get as much as you want. And they just treated me like a fucking mafia don. So the same experience happened in India. And I went a little hard in the paint, fucking eating.
Hard in the paint.
Eating ice, fucking going down roads I shouldn't have go.
Yeah, eating ice. That's so decadent.
Dude, I fucking had a thing that was cheese, maraschino, cherry, and like pineapple that was stuck in ice. And I'm like, I'm feeling fine. Who gives a shit?
Here we go.
That is not the move.
It's coming.
And then after that, it was a train ride from Indore to Udaipur overnight. So 6 p.m. to 6 a.m.
It's a bumpy
and
train
boy,
ride.
That's when round 2 of my fucking trip begins. Oh. And by the way, during this whole time, my wife, who doesn't speak Hindi, thought I would be there for all experiences, and I'm fucking shitting myself left and right. So she's thrown in the deep end in terms of meeting my family, just going for it.
Oh, because you're in a bed.
I mean, if I can hang out. I'm fucking done.
Is she even like with your mom and dad or anything? It's
She's
just...
with my mom, but that's not great either. That's not a solution.
the deep end
That's the
word,
deep end right there. Just her and my mom is a deep end, but her and my mom and other families, a whole other barrel of worms, if you will. But anyway, so
how many more old American idioms do you think Yogi has? Hard in the paint.
Barrel of worms. Why not barrel of snakes?
The paint is not that old of an American idiom.
That's
just basketball.
I love it. I'm throwing at you.
But yeah, so fucking, I had to do holy with diarrhea. That's not fun. Holy with diarrhea.
Speaking of paint,
oh
you're
man,
painting those underpants.
that's like, yeah, and like, you know.
Hey,
being wet.
Where's all the brown? Why is this? Where'd you get the brown, homie? I only see the pink and the yellow. Where'd the brown one go?
Yeah, being wet and having diarrhea is a new experience.
Oh, that is the
being wet and like taking a shit and like squatting and then standing up and seeing diarrhea and holy colors, and you're like, well, that's a new. I didn't think I'd see that anytime soon.
I want to explain to our
having diarrhea at SeaWorld
or becoming SeaWorld, really. I want to explain to our non-Indian fans, like, diarrhea, diarrhea.
You guys, y'all know diarrhea.
Y'all know diarrhea. I've had it.
He's got in his cup.
I want you to explain. This is what happens in India. In India, diarrhea is not just diarrhea. The elements are diarrhea as well. So you're having diarrhea, and then it's also 1 billion degrees.
That's right.
Yeah.
Also, there's in the air, the guy next to you has diarrhea.
You're shitting, and you're getting shit on.
Someone has diarrhea on you. It's flowing down onto your body.
Yeah.
Diarrhea is everywhere. It's heavy.
And like on top of that, Sarah noticed that, like, that's my wife's name. She noticed that, like, in India, you can't be depressed because you're constantly around people. You're always annoyed.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, in a communal culture, there's no time for you to be like, oh, I'm fucking sad today.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, this fucking piece of shit kid is annoying me and his mom's not slapping him and I'm going to fucking do it in any second, you know?
We all become Indian uncles pretty
that's
quick.
therapeutic, actually.
Oh, it really is. It really is, yeah.
You know? It's like, I can't be sad. I have too much purpose in my hatred.
It was very funny seeing Sarah, like, deal with Indian cultural norms that at first she was like, I don't know about this. And then later on, she was like, I kind of fuck with this. Like,
what?
Like the ageism where it's like, if you're younger, you do what an older person says regardless. And at first she was like, I mean, I don't know. And then by the last day, she's like, hey, get me some fucking water. Like, it was,
I love it.
It was great.
She became mem sub.
She became, yes.
By the end of the trip.
No, but she was genuinely a champ. I have to do a little bit of praising of her because she not only was like talking to people, she was making them laugh. She's
Amazing.
Look, I didn't marry a dumb woman.
Right.
I married quality. I fucking invested early, got in, bought the dip. No, she was great. She really, she knocked it out of the park. And it's unfortunate that, like, even though I'm an American person and I can speak to her family in their native tongue and I'm like gregarious and nice, I can't do what she did. She went to a third world country and related to them on a level that they could fucking laugh and joke about. She made my grandma laugh.
What in the world?
Yeah, dude. My girl go hard.
Because when she starts being...
My girl go hard.
My girl go hard.
My white wife go hard.
My white wife go hard.
In the motherfucking in the paint.
White wife.
But where at?
I love it. White wife.
I'm taking it from Wu-Tang.
Love it, dude.
Anyway, so all right, so just to close out the story, so I don't know what it is, but I always, and when I'm sick, I'm like, I don't need medicine, I'll be all right. But at some point, 11, 12 days in, I'm like, all right, let's get this doctor on the way. And Sarah's used to American doctors, so she's like, what's this going to take? I'm like, you're going to be surprised with how simple this is going to be. Yeah. We go to a doctor, he's like, so what's going on? And I'm like, I'm shitting my ass. What do you think? And he's like, is there blood? I'm like, no. He's like, you ate something. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm already here. Yeah. And my uncle tried to pay him. The guy's like, it's fine. You're good. You're good. And then we go to the pharmacy that's like right, like in the courtyard of this guy's house, which is the doctor's office. And the pharmacist's like, here's your pills. And Sarah's like, how much that cost? I'm like, $6? Nothing. Yeah. And she's like, well, I got a friend that needs like this migraine medication. Could we get it here? I'm like, yeah, probably. And because here it costs.
Then you ended up smuggling a bunch of Oxycontin.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. We got her fucking friend a whole bunch of migraine medication. Oh yeah. Yes. There's an Indian drug infiltration in America that's about to happen. If you don't know an Indian and you want to get fucked up, you better find an Indian.
Again, like brown culture follows white culture.
Yeah, sure.
And we are due for an opioid crisis.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's our next thing coming.
That's a very astute point. Yeah.
It's coming because we're just
pop culture.
Pop culture.
Yeah.
But you know what though?
Pop a pill
opioid, the homelessness and the terrible effects of it come from a culture that's built on everyone's got to be alone and support themselves.
Right. Sure.
If like an opioid situation happened in India, once your family found out, it would just be fucking slaps and
Well,
we'll
let's be clear about one
24/7.
thing. India, there's a lot of people with a lot of drug problems.
Sure,
India.
I'm not denying that.
They
That's a good
just
point,
don't
yeah.
have they are not support. They don't have the big family support structure.
Yeah, of course.
Right? You see people who are fucking poor as shit and that are fucking, that they have weird drugs that you never heard of, like brown sugar.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
He's doing brown sugar. He did pixie dust.
Oh yeah, and it's all mixed with
smoking
tar or
pixie
something.
sticks.
Yeah.
Everything's mixed with petroleum in there.
exactly.
In India.
I smoked dope in India, and it was the worst experience I'd ever
Oh,
had.
weed? Really?
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yeah. But this was
Hash.
legally. Yeah, like some dirt hash though. It was fucking bad. Yeah.
From where?
It was
Like what city were you?
I was in Delhi, and so I was from a guy I know, and I'm not trying to out this motherfucker, and it was like fucking straight black. It was just straight like dark, and I was like, I'm fucking trying to get stoned.
Oh, dude. I mean,
What are you talking about?
I bought hash in Janpath, and it was fucking fire.
Sure.
Really?
It was unreal good.
Mumbai hash was the worst thing I ever had in my life.
Really?
I guess it's by
Delhi hash is really supposed to be where you get the good hash, apparently, because I think
I'm
it all
not
comes
saying
from
they ain't
Banaras.
got it. I'm saying my one experience was not great.
Interesting, because you get weed and it's good, it's fine. It's just like dirty standard base weed. They don't get
Here or here?
there.
Oh.
Yeah.
They don't get the Monsanto weed like we have.
Sure.
you
No,
know?
it's not. It's horrific. And then the diarrhea the whole trip. You didn't actually have one day.
No. I got clean after that. After the pills, after a week of the pills. That's what Indian medication is good, but it takes like 5 more doses than you need. They're like, here's 15 pills, take 7 a day, come back in 2 days, and like you're like, do I need all these pills? And you do. You fucking need every one of these pills. Like their Advil, it's like you need 4 pills for the equivalent of 1 Advil in the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know this.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually know about it. I used to do one of these podcasts, and we talked about generic pharmaceuticals in India. And basically, the shittier your country is, the lower the percentage your medicine that's generic is good, like quality, basically.
Oh, is that like a statistical fact or like a?
Though that specific company
quantitative fact?
was their $1 billion fortune was disbanded, but you could argue it. I mean, I'd have to do some more research. It's been a few years since I looked into this,
Right,
but
right.
yeah.
That's fucking weird as hell. I didn't know this.
I didn't either, because you always hear about it, like any country, Mexico, India, wherever. Like, hey, no, it's a utopian situation of very cheap pharmaceuticals.
Right.
So I'd never actually heard that the quality.
But if you have money in the U.S., you'll get the best of the best, right? You'll get medicine.
Right. We have the best doctors.
You have the best shit,
blah,
but
blah.
it costs an arm and a leg.
Right.
And from what I understand from a few of my friends that ended up being doctors, all Jews, by the way, all my Jewish friends became doctors. None of my Indian friends became doctors.
Interesting.
Well, they all go to Mount Sinai.
All my Indian friends went to California for tech stuff.
Well, that's become the new thing.
The new
for
doctor.
us, right? Indian doctor, the doctor thing ended, I'd say, almost 10 years ago.
It's dying.
2010 was like the turn really happened, you know?
No Indian parents are really going doctor anymore at this stage, I don't think.
I think it's still there's a lot of Indian
there's a
doctors.
nobility,
still,
but I
you
think
know? My niece is about to be a doctor. I mean, she got into med school. So my brother's keeping that tradition alive in the family.
My mom is still holding out.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, dude, huge.
Hey, what type of doctor were you trying to be?
Pediatrician.
Do you know that I dropped out of high school?
What?
Yeah. I dropped out of high school and then got like a GED equivalent and went to a college for like a semester and then left that and then went to community college and did broadcast communication, learned how to do fucking all of this shit, and then left that to do stand-up basically.
What?
That's crazy.
But before all of that, though,
That is
I
crazy.
wanted to be a brain surgeon. I was trying to go. I was trying to go fucking
So you
hard
want
to
to go
paint
from
again.
community college to brain surgery?
No,
Is
no.
there a program here? Is there
I
a
finally made it. Community college.
Is there a
I think I'm
program
gonna
here?
do brain surgery. I'm gonna be a brain surgeon.
Before all of that shit, though, before all of it fell apart, I was like, I would like to be a fucking neurosurgeon. I had friends, dads who were doing that shit, and I liked their lifestyle, and I was like, I want to.
That's a very interesting. I never expected this background of yours of being kind of a bit of a vagabond.
Yeah, I've
lifestyle.
been on my own in some ways since I was about.
Well, Yogi sounds prim, although sometimes
Yeah.
can sound a little proper.
Yes, he does.
You
He
know,
does.
and so we assume with the proper sounding, but then don't forget, I got a white. Like he has the edge.
She white.
She white.
She white.
She white.
You know, actually, I got a quick story. I'm so sorry. I would love to
Go for
continue
it,
the story.
go for it.
But my brother and I, when we were in India, we were just the worst people in English, right? Because no one knows what the fuck we're saying. And one of my white friends came, and we kept quoting this thing from Maury, where there was a black guy and a white guy, and the black guy was like, I know I'm not the father. I'm 50%, 100% sure I'm not the father, and he not the father either. And it's a white guy.
Yeah.
And the baby was kind of brown, right? And Maury's like, well, how do you know he's not the father? He's like, he white. And we said that so much.
That's where
that
it's coming from.
My friend was like, what is this clip? And we're like, okay, our cousin's got a computer. We can find it. We go to his computer, go to YouTube. It takes maybe 40 minutes, but we find he white in India and play it for my friend. And you can't find the clip anymore. It's gone.
Not what?
You can't find it. It's
Maury
gone.
he white. So this is a
Maury
famous
he white.
clip.
It was. It's not. Pranav, a quick Google ain't gonna fucking solve this problem.
Bro,
baby.
let me just live a
committed
little.
to
Go
this.
for it. But while
Anyway,
you're
so-
going for this,
Yeah, go for it.
I watch Maury a couple times a week now. For
really?
Randomly,
Yeah.
I had a Maury face. I'm like, you have YouTube phases, right? You come in, you find some.
Yeah, I'm a First Amendment audit guy. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah,
So you find your little thing for a couple weeks. And so, I'm a Maury guy, and I just keep watching like the you're not the father reveals.
Compilations. Yeah.
The job I want in my life, if I wasn't a comedian now,
Sure.
is cameraman who follows the woman after the reveal.
Oh yeah.
That is a man who is more fit than anybody on full camera.
Because
Yes.
he's having to do
Parkour.
parkour.
Yes, that's right.
And he is. I've seen, bro. They follow
Yep.
into the studio.
Oh, yeah.
They follow outside.
Yep.
They go to the house.
Uh-huh.
They go to the mom's
Yep,
house, and
that's right.
they're just
Yep.
like locked in.
Yep.
That's a job I want. And they are.
You want professional stalker
Dude.
with a camera on the shoulder.
That's what I'm saying. Because that woman is running away from the truth.
Yes, that's right.
She is trying to
Yes.
escape her own fate.
That's right.
And it's amazing.
Yeah.
And this is an old school camera. We're talking
No,
90s,
it's
early aughts.
it's heavy. It's
Okay,
Okay,
It's
listen,
a
I'm
good
actually
50
reading
pounds.
some titles of these Maury clips.
Oh yeah.
And you're right, I'm not going to find it. You're too white to be my daughter, the Maury Show. I'm Puerto Rican. That baby look Mexican,
That's right.
the
Oh,
Maury
yeah.
Show.
Oh yeah.
I'm white, but that baby is too light to be mine, the Maury Show.
Yeah. Maury is a void of sadness that nothing escapes it.
So intense.
Well, on a serious note for Maury, it's like they're not the father, right? They have the camera follow the mom, the woman, and she's devastated because she won't get money. They never have a camera on the guy who his life is kind of saved.
Sure.
And really, the loser is this kid. It's like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If
right.
you think about it, it's a very sad situation,
yeah.
to be honest.
It's devastating.
You know what I'm saying? Because now this child support is
But
gone.
it's modern day Shakespeare. That's
I
what
mean,
it
it's
is.
so
Yeah,
much
well,
fun.
imagine being a kid, 25 years old now,
yeah.
who's going back
Oh,
and
yeah.
watching a clip of this is like,
Right.
this
That's
is
right.
the circumstances surrounding his birth. Okay, this is how Bane was born. Our next supervillain
Right.
was
Yes.
definitely been on the Maury
Maury
Show
kid, yeah.
as an
Yeah.
infant.
That would be a great series. Former Maury Kids. What are they
Yeah.
up to now?
What are they? Where are they
Where
now?
are they now?
You merely adopted me. We're going to go straight to Patreon now. Our story.
Oh yeah, we're talking our story for Patreon that we are going to. Guys, thanks for just tuning in. Meet us over at the Patreon. We're going to be talking about a Daily Mail article about the most attractive races, nationalities around the world, and we're not going to give you a hint at who's number one.
And before we go there, quickly, for the ones who watched this show already, just give your IG and your tour.
Yogi Paliwal on Instagram, yogipaliwal.com on the internet. If you look up Yogi Comedy Paliwal, you'll find me. Come see me on tour. I'm funny. You'll like it.
Hilarious guy.
Align with No Pride tour. Some of the shows will have free pecan butter. I make pecan butter. I make pecans and I grind them and roast them and stuff.
Dude, you didn't bring us any pecan butter.
And your wife
You know
is white, huh?
I was.
Yeah.
She white.
My wife, she's
Get it
white,
right.
white.
Get it right, Usama.
Your
She's
wife
not
white,
She's
right?
not white.
She's the white one. Okay.
white.
Yeah.
Okay, and I love the name of the tour, Lions
love
Without
it.
Pride.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I love it. Check out Patreon now. We're jumping onto the Patreon. Get in now. Go. to the patreon.com/mango bay. We'll see you next session.
Your mango bay.